The Daily Purge. Hey, episode 700. Episode 700. Can you believe it? My gosh. I can't even hardly believe it. 700 episodes. That's, what is that, 3 years? My gosh. Of course, I stopped doing weekends a long time ago, but I did weekends before that. Otherwise, I'd have been there. I've been there before. But man, it's crazy. 700 episodes and me sitting in front of the camera talking to you. How crazy is that? I mean, I just, unbelievable to me. Unbelievable to me. Man, the journey's been a long one too. I remember starting out with Daily Purge. I did them in the mornings when I first got up because I wanted to write, talk about what was on my mind. And I ended up then saying, no, actually, what's on my mind in the mornings isn't really that great. So I just sort of let it go and said, well, let me post what's happening in the afternoon after I talk to clients and have a couple calls, maybe with Lane or some discussions with my wife or whatever, and it really turned into something completely different now. The Daily Purge has turned into something sort of almost like a tradition. People, they look forward to it. If I miss a day, which happens, if I'm not feeling it, I don't do it. And they'll be like, hey, did you not do it yesterday? I couldn't find it. Where is it? And what's going on? And, all this kind of stuff. And, and it was, I can't find it. And it was then that I'm like, wow, this is really making a difference. Hey, Bal, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. And hey, Daniel, how you doing, brother? And it's a trip to see how many people have seen the Daily Purge over the years. It's also a trip to see how the viewership goes down because of the fact that the algorithms have changed over the years. When I first started doing this, I would have after a month or two, I was having 3,000 views because I would post it in the Vetpreneur Tribe, which is our group of 15,000 veterans. And now I'm lucky to get 5 views. It's like the algorithms really killed it, but I keep doing it. It's called consistency, right? Morning, Phoenix. How you doing, brother? It's called consistency. And the reason that's important for me is because it also helps me hone my skills for speaking. It helps me keep my story out there. It helps me spread the word, even if it's only just for a few people. I really appreciate the opportunity to do this. And if I look back, I would stand outside. Sometimes I'd be traveling. I did some daily purges in Mexico. I did some daily purges in Dubai. I did daily purges in America. I did daily purges with Elaine. I did them in Texas. I did it wherever I was, and it was like a journey through this whole thing. But sorry, the door popped open. But in the end, the story stays the same. I show up, talk about what happened that day, hope to share some knowledge. Hope to. Hey, Karen, thank you so much, man. One of the originals, and I hope to I hope to spread some good tips, some love, some whatever it is that I spread. And today's no different. Episode 700 it means a lot. 200 more and I'm at 1,000. My gosh, I can't even think about that. I know Glenn Lundy's having his thousandth episode on the 5th of November in Kentucky, where I'm speaking, by the way, at the Grow Your Business for God's Sake event that he's doing. And it's pretty exciting. Then we have the event after that. The next day I fly to Texas and we do the event there. The Humble Alpha Veteran Business Accelerator, Vetpreneur Tribe Business Accelerator 2021. And then on the day after that, we do the Veteran Healing Symposium, which will go through the modalities of healing for PTSD and all that kind of stuff. But in the end, hey, Matthew, how you doing, man? Working with this in the background. Awesome. Well, in the end, I just want to be open and honest with you guys. This thing afforded me the opportunity, this Daily Purge afforded me the opportunity to win clients, to work with people that I never would have worked with otherwise. And it cost me 5-10 minutes a day. And people say, wow, I've never 700. Are you serious? That's crazy. Or they said 600, or they said 500, or they said 300 even was a lot. Right. But it's that consistency that people see. And after a while, they'll be like, look, can I work with you? Or can you help me do this? Or can you help me with my business? Or can you help me grow my business? Or can I hire you as a coach? Can I hire you as a trainer, as a mentor? Can I have you man? All these kind of things. And that comes through my ability, my dedication to this consistency of passing a message on that can help as many people as possible. And that's a lesson right there, isn't it? It just doesn't cost me anything. No overhead, nothing. I'm just sitting here in front of my laptop, got my handy microphone here, and I just go for gold. And that makes me money. Think about that. So you want to ask yourself, what can you do to create consistency in your life that's going to drive revenue, drive clients or customers, depending on what it is that you actually do. This is just one of the different ways that we do. Then we have the book, we have the course, we got our coaching programs, all these kind of things going on. And it's astonishing to me when I look back that it went so quick. But I feel like I was able to add value, spread the word, spread love, have a good time doing it as well. And actually, my wife, I got her on camera. Uh, and it's very gratifying to know that you're watching and that you're checking this out and having a good time, and value the sometimes, not always, probably value the information that I'm giving you or that I'm passing along to you. And it's really just experience I've had, with my clients or with people I'm talking to, or how my day went or whatever. And I feel like if I can do that every day, makes the world a better place. If the world's a better place because it's 5 to 10 minutes I spend a day, then I should probably keep doing that, right? I think I should. At least I do. So, and if one day no one shows up, then no one shows up. I'm still going to be talking. Doesn't matter to me, because one day maybe they'll show up afterwards or whatever. So let me ask you a question. What are you doing right now to create consistency in your life? What are you doing right now to ensure that the things that you do are actually going to make a difference in other people's lives? Because in the end, let's face it, if we do something for ourselves, it usually doesn't last very long because there's no one else involved. That momentum that you have, right? Momentum is the heavier the object in motion, the longer it stays in motion, right? So the harder it is to stop it, put it that way. So the heavier means the more people that are involved. So the more people that are involved in something, also you have more eyes and more ears to listen and to look to see what you can do differently in order to create more revenue and in order to create more impact. And that's what we all want, isn't it? Fighting alone is no fun. Working alone is no fun. Being successful alone, that's no fun, right? It's like going to the Grand Canyon alone. There's nobody there to share it with. And you're sort of like, I'm here, this is happening, but did it really happen if no one's there to see it with you? Hard to say, right? And so that's the way I look at it. Yeah, Michael, crazy, right? So when you think of it like that, isn't that a trip? Like, why not do it with somebody? Why not help somebody? And that's why I so much appreciate you guys. And that's why I have Lane as a partner, and my wife's involved, and in my daily life, and obviously, and we talk about things like this. So it really drives me to do more. It drives me to be a better person. It drives me to try to spread the love. Oh, thanks, Daniel. I really appreciate it, man. That's cool. I really do. I really appreciate everybody showing up, checking this out, listening. And there is power in sharing someone's recorded podcast. The right person will hear your message when necessary. So put it in the universe for the world to see and hear. Exactly, Denise. I would love to see you do something every day, like 5 minutes from the political front in New York. You just post it. Today, this, that, and the other. We did a fundraiser, or we did this, or the governor did this, or the mayor did that. I'd love to see something like that, Denise. That would be awesome. And then you turn it into a business as a consultant, as a political consultant. You know what I mean? Something like that. Just do 5 minutes a day. You're on the phone anyway. You're talking to somebody anyway. Why not do it, right? I'd love to see that happen. So what's on the horizon? Well, Lane, myself, and Ollie, we released a program. It's the Body, Mind, and Business program. Ollie does the body. He's the one who got me in shape, got me my six pack. Lane does the mindset, spirituality side of it, and I do the business mindset side of it. And there is being alone, and there's being lonely. Of course, Leif. Of course. And this program is very impactful because within those 3 months, we're going to take you where you never thought you could be physically, mentally, and in your business. And that's pretty. It's pretty high, a pretty big statement there. I know, but I promise you, it happens. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, part of the program is because this is a little more expensive than our other program, the Paradigm Upgrade program. The part of the program is you pay a certain amount, and then after you're done, if you don't think it was worth it, you don't have to pay the rest. And that's how confident we are about this program, that we're going to crush it for you. We're going to get you in the best shape you've ever been. We're going to have you in a bulletproof mind. We're going to have your business in the best shape it's ever been as well. And so that's what we come up with through the experiences, through the discussions that we have with people and things like that. The Paradigm Upgrade program is still going on. We have clients in there as well. And that's the same thing I just mentioned, except for the health and fitness. And the reason I included health and fitness in this, and it was an idea to bring Ollie into this, is because I see that my business, my relationships, my mindset follows my body. If I'm out of shape and I don't feel good about myself, or if I'm putting on too much weight and I feel heavy, my back pain and stuff like that, that leads to a decline in my business, a decline in my relationship, because maybe I'm self-conscious, or maybe I don't feel as good as I would if I was in perfect shape. And I see it too, like I goof around with my wife now. I'm like, oh, look at my six pack, just goofing off like that. And that creates a whole new energy between us, right? A whole different energy between us. And I got to tell you, like when I was in Mexico last month with the team, Lane and our clients, stuff like that, for the first time in my life, at the age of 54, I felt comfortable on the beach walking around without a shirt. Believe it or not, me, right? The guy who's like uber confident. I felt good about walking around the beach, and I did my first topless pole dance. No, I was kidding. I did my first topless Instagram picture or social media picture without a top on, the first time at the age of 54. You see, it isn't because I was bragging. It was me putting myself out there, right? Me putting myself out there. That opens other doors. People are like, well, I thought you were always like that. I'm like, no, I wasn't always like that. And they're like, wow, how did you do it? Boom. Then they want to know how, right? Then they want to say, what's up, Rick? How you doing, brother? They want to know how you did it. And then they want to see, well, why is your business going so good? The book is going good. You're getting in universities and, all kinds of stuff going on. A TV commercial coming up on the Discovery Channel. Yeah, it's crazy. TV commercial on the Discovery Channel about Humble Alpha book. All this stuff came to us. It just came to us. Why? Because we're out there. We're consistent. Everyone recognizes, oh, that guy's always on there. What does he do? Oh, yeah, Humble Alpha, this, that, and the other. The same thing goes for that personal branding. People remember who we are, myself and Lane, right? People remember who we are. They may not remember the book, but they remember who we are. Like when I was in Mexico, I was in the pool, and some guy's like, aren't you Stephen Kuhn? And I was looking around for Lane because I thought he was like goofing off, like played a joke on me. And the guy's like, you wrote that book, that black book. He didn't remember the name of the book. He remembered me and my book, my name and the book, that I was one of the authors of the book. He remembered my face and my name, but he didn't remember the book. How many people do you see in a day? And how often would you recognize them? And if you did recognize them, would you remember their name? This guy remembered my name and he remembered my look. That's crazy. But why is that? Because it's consistent. I'm out there all the time making it happen. There is so much noise out there that if you're not out there constantly, you're not out there all the time. And I don't mean making 50 posts a day. I'm talking like lives like this. I do mostly lives anyway, live videos. That's where the big difference comes in. That's where people remember you. I smell a reality show. Oh, Rick, don't get me started, man. I was supposed to be on the boot camp reality show as a head drill sergeant, filmed in Australia, and then someone got hurt and they canceled it. That was that would have been my big show, my big reality show. But look, I made a business out of this live, and I've told this story before. Maybe you don't know, but when I first started 4 years ago, I stopped traveling. I was traveling 4 days a week for almost 20 years to different countries every week. My wife loved it. I was gone. She had every week, Monday to Thursday night, to do whatever she wanted, and the rest of the time I was here. And I stopped from one day to another, and I went into Facebook and I started doing live videos and helping people fix their business, turn their business around, set up KPIs, all kinds of things. And in 3 months, guess what? I made $100,000. How did I make $100,000? People came to me and said, "Hey, I saw what you did. I saw your video. Could you help me out? Could you help me run, fix my business? Could you help me turn my business around?" All these different kinds of things. And I said, yeah. And I gave them a price and they paid it. And boom, I had $100K. And so that's how I started my online business. I didn't go in a funnel. I didn't go get webinars. And I mean, I tried all that shit afterwards and none of it worked, by the way. None of it. Funnels, giveaways, VSLs, landing pages, Facebook ads, courses, all this kind of crap. None of them worked. The one course that worked was the last goal setting course you'll ever need, but that only worked live. It never worked evergreen. Had 180,000 views on the video and no sales. So I was like, what the heck's going on? And it was done by a professional agency. And so I always revert back to this. This is what I've always done. This is what I always do. The live videos are real. You can reach out and touch me. You can comment and I can answer your questions. It's like being in the same room, right? So what are you going to do to create consistency in life? How can you create more impact in the world around you? Because let's face it, if you truly want to change the world, the only way to change the world is to change your world, the direct line of impact. You can't change someone else's world for them. That's when you need to buy a book, too busy, lazy to look for it. Go to humblealphabook.com. Here, I'll put it down here. Boom, just like that. All right, humblealphabook.com. There it is. See it? Leaf? humblealphabook.com. You get a free excerpt. You can take the first part of the course, the college university certificate course for free on that course, on that page as well. Check it out. If you like it, go ahead and grab the book. It will change your life forever. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, without a doubt. And if you if you say it didn't change your life, give me a holler. I'll give you your money back. All right. That's so confident I am. $19 or $18 or whatever it is. It's not much, but it's what I can do. All right. Man, I could go on forever today. 700 episodes. Isn't that crazy? Hey, baby. Pookie? Yeah. You want to say Daily Purge? You want to say Quality of Life? Yeah? It's the 700th episode. It's the 700th episode. Do you believe it? 700 episodes. Isn't that crazy? You don't know? You don't know what 700 is, do you? All right. Okay. I would like to see my wife go into private practice one day. That would be a great thing. Indeed, brother. Thanks, Val. Appreciate it. Okay, everyone. Well, you have a fantastic day. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week. We'll see you tomorrow. And remember what they always say. It's all about
quality of life.
Yes, indeed, baby. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.